welcome to the video. This is a tutorial on how to create a web application on 3 separate virtual machines, which is the web server, MySQL server, and Firewall server. And this is the topology. So topology and network diagram, the internet, whatever ISP you're using, your laptop, and the 3 virtual machines inside the VirtualBox environment, the firewall server, web server, and database server. And this is the addressing table, each IP assigned to all the machines, devices. You can pause the video if you'd like to see more. Moving on to the virtual box environment. So we have 3 virtual machines as according to the topology or according to the title. First is the firewall, web server, database. So you just have to create these machines and install Centos 7 package in each of them, or you can just clone them, whatever you'd like. So I'd like to show you the network adapters for each machine. Firewall has 2. This is to connect the public and private networks. Web server has 1, and database has 1 as well, because they're in the private network. Yeah. So let's move on to the firewall machine first.
So first we go to network. We must make sure that adapter 1 and adapter 2 is connect to the bridge adapter, which is MediaTek Wi-Fi 6. So let's open the firewall. First thing first, we must configure the network. So I use network GI to configure the network, which is have 2, which is MPOS 3 and MPOS 8. MPOS 3 is for public IP, is for connect to the PC user. For MPOS 8 is for private, that connects to the server, web server and database. So we go to MPOS 3. MPOS 3 IP is 192.168.0.130, and the route is 192.168.0.1. I currently use manual, so it must easy to configure. So next one is MPOS 8. The IP address is 192.168.30.10, and the default route is 192.168.0.127. So now we go to the terminal. First thing first, we must install HTTPD. This is the command. I already installed it. So they say nothing to do if you are install latest version. So this is the command for install HTTPD. And then the second one, we need to know the status, right? So we use system control status HTTPD. So the system say it was active and running. So next one, we must restart the network. So the command for restart network is system control restart network manager dot service. Actually this one. because we must use N and M on capital. And then it said it was active and running. So next one, we must check connection for endpost 3 and endpost 8. For check connection, we must use NMCL ID. NMCL ID shows all the connections. This is the endpost 3 type of internet connection, connect to the endpost 3. Also same for endpost 8, connected to the endpost 8. So next one, we go to the firewall. Firewall GUI. So command is firewall. So it automatically open to the firewall GUI. So for endpost 8, this is a public click public over here, and then ports, add ports 43, 22 and 0. Port forwarding is 80 TCP 80. Oh, but first you must use permanent. Yeah, you must select to the permanent for not change. So if we go static, oops, and then you must click to the HTTPS. If DMZ also same, you click HTTPS, port for 44322, source port also same as ports 43422, protocol is TCP, and then port forwarding is this one. Forward to IP address 192.168.30.20. Must click here to add, and then go add the port forwarding. So after done this, go to the terminal, and then we must active the firewall. Get active soon. So the DMZ is for interface and endpost 3, public is for endpost 8. You can change on the terminal also. is for check the active zone, and then list service for public and the exec. So for next one, oh HTTP SSH. This is command for port forwarding. Yeah. Net.ip. So we show here net.ipv4 forward equals to 1. 1 is mean active. So we reload firewall. So success. So let's see the list of the protocol for firewall, which is firewall. So as you know, the NZ is active, target is default, no interface, and post 3.
Hello again. So this is the web server machine, and we'd like to, we would like to go through all the configurations on how I'm gonna set up the web server in order to get the whole thing working, you know. So let's go. Oh wow, it's empty. No, I'm just joking. It's not empty. So first things first, let's just verify the IP address here. So 192.168.30.20, and it has a default route or the gateway of .1. So it's connected. Yeah, basically it's connected. As you can see here, you can, yeah, here. Okay. Now what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna install HTTPD here first. I have to go into root first. I'm sorry. Oh yeah, so yeah, basically it's installed already. So after installing, you just have to enable it. Enable the HTTPD first, and then the start HTTPD. It started already, don't worry. Okay, and then to verify if it started or not, you just have to enter status, and it's running. So basically, yeah, it's running. And then hello again. This time we are going to walk you through how to set up the web server machine in order to get the whole thing working. So first thing you do is that you verify, or if you've not done it yet, you put the IPs in according to the network. So the web server IP will be 30.20, 192.168.30.20, and its default route will be 192.168.30.1. In order to verify this, we can you can see here saying that it's connected. So first thing you do is that you want to install HTTPD. It's already installed, so it's just showing you the command. So after installing, you enable HTTPD and start HTTPD, and to verify this, status HTTPD. Okay, now what we're gonna do is here. Oops. This is the test page that you got after installing the HTTPD. So we can of course we can access it ourselves. You just have to enter the IP of web server that you just did. So yeah, this is already done, so it's a landing page. So after setting up the database and the PHP packages, you can These are the HTML files for our web page. Oh. I'll show you the web pages in a bit. You can pause the video if you'd like to see the configurations. Yeah. So let's look through the web pages. Oh, it's here. Nah. Welcome to Consumer Tuition. Create. So I put it here. Boom. Boom.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Fawwaz Qawiem bin Rizwan. Today I'm gonna show about the database configuration. So the first one, you need you set the IP address for database server, which is here. As you can see, my IP address for database is 192.198.30.30, and for the default route 192.198.30.1. Also, you can check here ifconfig. It will show the IP address 192.198.30.30, and then for the subnet mask 255.255.255.0, and for the broadcast 192.198.30.255. Okay. Next, you need to install the httpd, which is yum.y install httpd. As you can see, I have already installed. And for the testers httpd, you can type this command ctn start httpd system ctn httpd system ctn status httpd. As you can see, the status httpd is active. So next, you need to install MariaDB. MariaDB the MariaDB server I also already installed. So for the testers, you can type this command systemctl start MariaDB systemctl enable MariaDB. And then systemctl status MariaDB. Sorry. Okay. For the status MariaDB is active. So now you need to install the PHP MySQL. So for the command -y install PHP MySQL. Also for the MySQL, I also already installed. So next, you need to enter the MySQL. So the command is MySQL root -p. So for the create the database, you can type this command create database and enter your project name, which is for my project is project NOS, but I have already create the database, so I so I go to use project NOS. So to check the database, you can show database. As you can see, I have already created the database for project NOS. So now I show the table in project NOS. Show tables. As you can see in my table in project NOS, I've already created the student. So you can describe the student. Describe student. So this is the table of student that I created, which is ID, name DB, email DB, and age DB. also to show the data that we have input, which is select from student. So this is the data I already create, which is ID 1, name DB is Imran, email DB is imran.minikl, and HDB 24. Hello, it's me again. Okay, after you create the database, and now you need to enter the web server. Run. So at the web server, you need to create the file for the for to run the HTML, which is, as you can see, I have already done create 3 files, which is create.html, create.php, and index.html. So to change the coding for each file, you need to enter this command, which is vim, and put your file name, which is index.html. So this is the coding for index.html, which is this the main menu of the database. So and I forgot. So in index.html, the title of database is welcome to Koizumi, which is this is the name of website, and this is the title, welcome to Koizumi Tuition. And I also create the HTML, and it is linked to create HTML. Okay, now I will enter into create.html. As you can see, this is the coding for create.html, which is they have new register is the title of the database, and then this is your description. When you click the create button, enroll in our tuition classes for guarantee A+. So the coding is linked with create.php. So this is the data for the coding. Okay, next I enter in create PHP, create.php, which is this the database to run your website. So for the hostname, I use the database IP address 192.198.30.30, and username I use root, password also root. So this is the command for create.php. After you change your coding in every file, you need to save the configuration, which is system ctl start httpd. So the data will save, and then to on the network, you can type this command, get sebul grep httpd can as you can see, I've already on the httpd can network connect and also connect db. So for the command to on the connect and connect db is set sebul httpd can network connect one, also db 1, and then you enter again the get sebul. So this is the command for on the connect and connect db. Hello, back me again. After you create the coding in file you have created, which is create.html, create.php, and index.html, you can verify this coding in a web browser. So I open the web browser and I use my command to enter the web browser, which is 192.198.0.130. So enter. As you can see, this is the coding for index.html, which is as welcome to Cosmic Tuition and button click, and also the description for button click. Click this to enter the data into database. So when you click the button, you can see the coding for interface create.html, which it has enroll in our tuition classes for guarantee A plus, and also have names, email and age, and button submit. So I click the one name, which is Imran. Imran KL, and age 24, and I submit. I don't know how to solve the problem because I already troubleshoot for the coding and it doesn't happen, so I don't know why, but I can verify to you in database server. Yes, I open the database server. So you can type this command. Wait, select star from student semicolon. So this is the data that I already create after you click the button submit, which is ID is number 1, name DB Imran, email DB Imran KL, and age DB 24. So that's all for me. Thank you.